Have you ever had a moment where someone's words felt like a punch in the gut? Where disrespect didn't just sting, it lingered, coloring your entire day with shades of doubt and frustration. We've all been there, feeling diminished, wondering why some people feel the need to tear others down. But here's the twist. What if I told you that your greatest moments of disrespect could become your most empowering stories of resilience? Yes, you hear that right. Today, we're not just brushing off negativity, we're transforming it into a stepping stone for growth. Because at the heart of every hurtful comment lies an opportunity to rise, to strengthen our mental armor, and to approach life with a newfound wisdom. So, if you've ever felt belittled, undervalued, or just outright disrespected, you're in the right place. Stick with me, and let's embark on a journey from disheartenment to empowerment, one Stoic principle at a time. Welcome to a space where your struggles are not just heard, but are the catalyst for your greatest evolution. And before we dive into transforming disrespect into resilience, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Give us a thumbs up and stay tuned without skipping a beat, because every moment of this journey has been crafted to inspire and empower you. Cool under fire. Master your mind. Stay chill. In the heat of the moment, when the waves of disrespect crash against you, the power to stay chill isn't just a skill, it's your superpower. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy embraced by the likes of Marcus Aurelius, teaches us a profound lesson. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom tells us that our tranquility doesn't depend on the chaos around us, but on our internal response to it. When someone throws disrespect your way, it's like they're handing you a hot coal. You have the choice to hold on to it, let it burn you, or simply let it drop. Remember, it's not what happens to us, but how we think about it that matters. This isn't about ignoring the disrespect, but recognizing that its impact on you is your decision. Taking a deep breath isn't just about physical relaxation. It's about resetting your mental state, giving you the clarity to see the situation for what it is, an external event that doesn't define you or your worth. Jim Rohn, a legendary figure in the world of personal development, echoed this sentiment when he said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." It's a call to rise above the immediate emotional reaction and to cultivate a mindset that sees challenges, including disrespect, as opportunities for growth. Tony Robbins, another titan of motivation, teaches that it is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Choosing to stay calm in the face of disrespect is one of those pivotal decisions. It's about asserting control over your emotional state, refusing to let someone else's negativity dictate your mood or self-esteem. Brian Tracy, with his focus on achieving personal and professional success, reminds us that the greatest gift you can give to yourself is the gift of self-discipline. Discipline in this context means training yourself to respond to disrespect, not with retaliation, but with composure and strength. It's about developing the habit of responding to life's slings and arrows with grace and wisdom. And from the contemporary philosopher Jordan B. Peterson, we learn about the importance of carrying oneself with dignity, even in the face of provocation. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world, he advises, suggesting that mastering your reactions to disrespect is a crucial step in managing your life and interactions with others effectively.
2.
the power within, reflect and grow. Embarking on an inward journey in the aftermath of disrespect isn't just about introspection. It's about unlocking your personal power to rise above the situation and cultivate growth. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, teaches us the importance of self-reflection. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig." When fussed with disrespect, it's tempting to immediately point fingers and place blame externally. However, the true strength lies in pausing and turning your gaze inward, asking yourself whether there's any truth to the disrespect, if perhaps your actions contributed to it, or how you can respond in a manner that makes you proud, are pivotal steps in personal development. This isn't about assigning blame to yourself, but about taking responsibility for your part in any situation and learning from it. Jim Rohn emphasized the value of self-examination with his advice, "Take responsibility for your own happiness, never put it in other people's hands." This resonates deeply when dealing with disrespect. It's a reminder that your reaction and your emotions are yours to control, not dictated by someone else's actions or words. Tony Robbins, a beacon of motivation and personal growth, champions the idea of mastering your emotional states. He suggests, stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. This means deciding to handle disrespect in a way that aligns with your values, yet being open to exploring different aspects of yourself and the situation that could be improved or understood differently. Brian Tracy talks about the importance of self-discipline in achieving success and happiness. Reflecting on your role in a situation requires a disciplined mind, one that's willing to confront uncomfortable truths and learn from them. Develop the quality of being honest with yourself and others about who you are, what you want, and what you need to do to achieve it, Tracy advises. Jordan B. Peterson, with his focus on personal responsibility and meaning, underscores the importance of self-reflection with his principle, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. This is particularly relevant when looking inward after an incident of disrespect. It's about focusing on your personal growth and improvement rather than measuring yourself against the actions or opinions of others. 3. Pause to power. Master your emotions. Hit pause. In the storm of emotions that disrespect can trigger, finding the strength to hit pause is like discovering a secret power. It's about not letting the heat of the moment dictate your actions, but instead choosing to respond with intention and wisdom. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature, championed this approach. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once advised, "Don't be hurried by your emotions, but conquer them." Feeling angry is a natural reaction to feeling slighted or disrespected. However, the Stoic practice of pausing before reacting offers a buffer against impulsive actions. It's in this space between stimulus and response that we find our freedom and power to choose our response. Marcus Aurelius, reflecting on this idea, noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This pause isn't about suppression, but about reflection and gaining control over how we let events influence us. Jim Rohn, a master in personal development, echoed a similar sentiment when he said, "Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action arrives, stop thinking and go in." The pause Rohn speaks of is a deliberate break to assess the situation, to understand our emotions, and to choose a course of action that aligns with our values and goals. Tony Robbins, renowned for his insights into personal mastery, emphasizes the importance of controlling our state. In any moment of decision, The best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. By advocating for a pause, we're not choosing inaction, but are preparing ourselves to do the right thing, even in the face of adversity. Brian Tracy points out the significance of self-discipline in achieving effective emotional management. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. In the context of hitting pause, discipline allows us to temporarily set aside our emotions, evaluate the situation, and then proceed in a manner that serves our long-term goals and preserves our integrity. Jordan B. Peterson offers a nuanced perspective on dealing with challenging situations. If you can't even clean up your own room, who are you to give advice to the world? Applying this to our emotional reactions, Peterson reminds us of the importance of managing our internal world before we can effectively interact with or influence the external world. Hitting pause allows us to clean up our emotional responses and approach situations with a clearer mind. 4. Empathy unleashed. Understand and transform. Try empathy. Empathy, the art of stepping into someone else's shoes to understand their feelings and perspectives, is a transformative tool, especially in the face of disrespect. It's not merely about feeling for the other person, but understanding them at a deeper level. The Stoic philosophers, like Marcus Aurelius, emphasized the significance of empathy by reminding us, whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had. This quote, although not directly attributed to Aurelius, captures the essence of Stoic empathy, recognizing the diverse paths and struggles each individual faces. Seneca, another Stoic sage, highlighted the importance of empathy in maintaining social harmony. We are waves of the same sea, leaves of the same tree, flowers of the same garden. This perspective encourages us to see beyond our differences and understand that at our core, we share commonalities with everyone, even those who disrespect us. It's a reminder that their actions might be rooted in struggles we're unaware of. Jim Rohn, a profound speaker on personal growth, once said, "The walls we build around us to keep sadness out also keep out the joy." This insight encourages us to lower our defenses and open ourselves to understanding others, including those who might have wronged us. Through empathy, we not only offer compassion to others, but also enrich our own lives with a deeper sense of connection and understanding. Tony Robbins teaches that understanding and compassion for others seem to be the only thing that brings real peace. When we try empathy, especially in tense situations, we're not just keeping the peace externally, but fostering internal peace as well. Recognizing the potential hardships or pain behind someone's disrespectful behavior allows us to respond not with anger, but with a desire to understand and, if possible, help. Brian Tracy often speaks about the power of positive relationships in achieving success and happiness. He suggests that empathy is a key component in building these relationships. The greatest gift that you can give to others is the gift of unconditional love and acceptance. Empathy allows us to offer this gift, even in challenging circumstances. Jordan B. Peterson's advice, "Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't," can be applied to practicing empathy. This approach opens the door to understanding the motivations behind someone's disrespectful behavior, suggesting that their actions or words could be a reflection of their inner turmoil or challenges rather than a true assessment of our character. 5. Elevate your essence. Stoic paths to your best self. Focus on being your best self. At the core of Stoicism lies the pursuit of becoming the best version of oneself, navigating life's challenges with wisdom, courage, and integrity. This philosophy encourages us to see every instance, including moments of disrespect, as opportunities to reaffirm our commitment to our values and principles. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This powerful statement urges us to respond not with retaliation, but by embodying the virtues that contrast the negative behaviors directed towards us. Seneca, another Stoic luminary, advised, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This sentiment can be applied to our quest for personal growth. It's not about seeking external validation or letting the disrespect of others diminish us, but rather focusing on enriching ourselves internally and adhering to our own standards of excellence. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher known for his practical wisdom, emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. When faced with disrespect, this means asking ourselves how we can respond in a manner that reflects our personal values and integrity, rather than being swayed by external opinions or actions. Jim Rohn, a giant in the field of personal development, echoes this Stoic philosophy when he says, "Don't let your learning lead to knowledge, let your learning lead to action." Applying this to our quest for self-improvement, it's not enough to know what the right thing to do is. We must also put that knowledge into practice, especially when our principles are tested by the disrespect of others. Tony Robbins, known for his motivational insights, encourages us to see challenges as opportunities for growth. In life, it's not what happens to you, but what you do about it that matters. This mindset invites us to view disrespect not as a setback, but as a chance to demonstrate our unwavering commitment to being our best selves, acting with wisdom and courage regardless of the circumstances. Brian Tracy, a proponent of personal excellence, reminds us, "The true measure of the value of any business leader and manager is performance." Translating this to personal development, our true value is shown not by what we say we value, but by how we embody those values, especially in the face of adversity. Jordan B. Peterson's advice, "Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today," serves as a guiding principle in our journey towards self-improvement. When disrespected, it's an invitation to reflect on our progress and focus on our path to becoming better than we were, rather than being drawn into comparisons or conflicts that derail us from our goals. 6. Embrace the unchangeable, grow beyond limits. Accept what you can't change. At the heart of Stoicism lies a profound and liberating truth. Not everything within our world is within our control, particularly the actions and words of others. This ancient wisdom teaches us that the essence of empowerment and inner peace is in distinguishing between what we can change and what we must simply accept. When faced with disrespect, it's a natural inclination to want to change the other person's perception or behavior. However, Stoicism nudges us towards a more fruitful path, focusing on our own actions and reactions. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, eloquently stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the Stoic approach to life's challenges, including disrespect. It's an invitation to shift our focus from external circumstances, which are often beyond our control, to our internal responses, which are always within our power to manage. Seneca, another Stoic luminary, offers wisdom on dealing with the uncontrollable aspects of life. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This insight is particularly relevant when we react to disrespect. Often the impact of someone's negative words or actions is magnified by our own perceptions and reactions. By accepting that we cannot change how others act, but only how we respond, we minimize unnecessary suffering. Jim Rohn, a master of personal development, championed the idea of focusing on self-improvement in the face of external challenges. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. This perspective aligns perfectly with the Stoic philosophy of acceptance. It suggests that the true path to growth and resilience is not in changing the world around us, but in evolving ourselves. Tony Robbins, known for his powerful insights into human behavior and potential, reinforces this idea. Things do not have meaning. We assign meaning to everything. When someone disrespects us, the meaning we give to their actions can either empower use or diminish use. By choosing to see such experiences as opportunities for personal growth, we take control of the narrative of our lives. Brian Tracy emphasizes the importance of response over reaction. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you. And in that, you will be mastering change rather than allowing it to master you. This approach is at the core of Stoicism, mastering our attitudes and responses to external events, including disrespect, to grow stronger and more resilient. Jordan B. Peterson's advice to compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today, is a powerful reminder to focus on personal growth. When dealing with disrespect, it's tempting to compare our treatment with that of others. However, Stoicism and Peterson alike advise us to concentrate on our own journey, improvement, and reaction to life's challenges. 7. Laugh it off. The power of humor. Laugh a little. In the intricate dance of human interactions, humor stands out as a remarkable tool for diffusing tension and transcending moments of disrespect. The ability to laugh, especially in challenging situations, is not just a relief mechanism, it's a profound strategy for maintaining composure and perspective. Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes resilience and emotional control, can be surprisingly aligned with the use of humor as a coping mechanism. Seneca, the renowned Stoic philosopher, recognized the value of laughter and joy. He advised, "It is more fitting for a man to laugh at life than to lament over it." This sentiment highlights the importance of finding lightness even in the face of disrespect. By choosing laughter, we're not trivializing our experiences, but choosing a response that lifts our spirits and keeps the situation in perspective. Marcus Aurelius, another pillar of Stoicism, might not have explicitly talked about humor, but his teachings on controlling our reactions are relevant. He said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Humor is a way to transform our thoughts from indignation or hurt to a more light-hearted and resilient state. Jim Rohn, a renowned motivational speaker, understood the power of attitude, which aligns closely with the use of humor. The way you approach life makes all the difference in the world. Approaching a situation of disrespect with a dash of humor can shift the dynamics, offering an alternative way to assert your calm and control. Tony Robbins, an expert in personal development, emphasizes the power of shifting your state. He asserts, "In any moment, the decision you make can change the course of your life forever." Choosing to inject humor into a tense situation can be that pivotal decision, altering the course of a conversation and preventing escalation. Brian Tracy, a prominent figure in the realms of success and personal growth, highlights the importance of maintaining a positive outlook. He advises, "Develop an attitude of gratitude and give thanks for everything that happens to you." Sometimes gratitude can manifest in the ability to laugh at the absurdity or irony of a situation, turning disrespect into an opportunity for lightheartedness. Jordan B. Peterson, known for his deep insights into human behavior and psychology, promotes the idea of facing life's challenges with courage and wisdom. Do not let your reactions be dictated by the chaos around you, he might say, implying that choosing humor over anger or resentment is a mark of personal strength and wisdom. 8. Boundaries of strength. Stand firm with Stoicism. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries is an essential aspect of self-respect and personal dignity. Stoicism, often misunderstood as passive endurance, actually champions the strength and courage to defend one's personal space and principles. The philosophy does not advocate for a life devoid of confrontation, but encourages us to choose our battles wisely and to assert ourselves when necessary. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, provided guidance that aligns with the concept of setting boundaries. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. This simple yet profound advice urges us to live by our values and to resist compromising on what we believe is right. Setting boundaries is a practical application of this principle, a declaration of what we will and will not accept in our lives. Seneca, another Stoic sage, spoke to the importance of inner harmony and peace, which are maintained not by avoiding conflict, but by addressing it appropriately. As long as you live, keep learning how to live, he said, suggesting that learning to set and enforce boundaries is a lifelong process essential for our well-being. Jim Rohn, a revered figure in personal development, emphasized the role of personal standards in shaping our lives. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This underscores the importance of setting boundaries with those around us. We must carefully choose our company and establish clear limits to protect our mental and emotional health. Tony Robbins, known for his dynamic strategies for personal transformation, advocates for clear communication and assertiveness. Let fear be a counselor and not a jailer. When it comes to setting boundaries, fear often holds us back. Fear of conflict, fear of being misunderstood, fear of losing relationships. Robbins encourages us to use this fear not as a reason to avoid setting boundaries, but as a guide to do so thoughtfully and courageously. Brian Tracy speaks to the importance of self-respect in achieving success. Respect yourself and others will respect you. Setting boundaries is a fundamental expression of self-respect. By clearly communicating our limits, we teach others how to treat us, fostering mutual respect in our relationships. Jordan B. Peterson's principle of telling the truth, or at least not lying, can be applied to setting boundaries. Being honest about our limits is a form of truth-telling, both to ourselves and to others. It requires clarity, honesty, and the courage to stand by our convictions, even when it's uncomfortable. 9. The freedom of forgiveness, letting go with grace. Forgive. Forgiveness is a concept that transcends time, finding its roots deeply embedded in both ancient wisdom and modern motivational thought. It's about making a conscious decision to release resentment and anger, not for the sake of the person who wronged us, but for our own inner peace and liberation. Stoicism, with its focus on controlling what we can and accepting what we cannot, offers profound insights into the practice of forgiveness. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This powerful statement encapsulates the essence of forgiveness, choosing not to mirror the hurtful actions of others, but instead to rise above them. Forgiveness, in this sense, is an act of strength and moral superiority. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, offered advice that echoes through the corridors of time. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Holding on to anger binds us to the past and to the person who caused us harm. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the chains of bitterness, allowing us to move forward with our lives. Epictetus, known for his teachings on the power of the mind, reminds us that men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them. This perspective is crucial for understanding forgiveness. It's not the act itself, but our reaction to it that causes pain. By choosing forgiveness, we take control of our emotional response and reclaim our peace of mind. Jim Rohn, a pioneer in personal development, emphasized the importance of personal mastery over external circumstances. Don't let the past steal your present. Forgiveness is an essential step in preventing the actions of others from defining our current state of being. It's about letting go of what's behind so we can embrace what lies ahead with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Tony Robbins, known for his transformative coaching, teaches that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It is a decision to release the grip of grudges and bitterness, not because the other person necessarily deserves it, but because we deserve to be free from the burden of resentment. Brian Tracy speaks to the liberating power of forgiveness, noting, "You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you." Forgiveness is a choice to adjust our attitude, to choose serenity and grace over anger and vengeance. Jordan B. Peterson, in his exploration of life's complexities, suggests that carrying resentment is a heavy burden that hinders our journey. It's very hard to learn to not take things personally. Forgiveness lightens this load, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. 10. View from above, shifting perspectives for peace. Shift your perspective. In the grand tapestry of life, each thread of experience, be it joy, sorrow, respect, or disrespect, plays a role in shaping our character and outlook. However, not all threads weigh equally in the grand scheme of things. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches the art of living, offers a powerful tool for dealing with life's challenges, shifting your perspective. This practice involves stepping back, reassessing the significance of our experiences, and focusing on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, encapsulated this idea when he said, "You have the power to strip away many superfluous troubles located wholly in your judgment, and to possess a large space for yourself, embracing in thought the whole cosmos, to consider everlasting time, to think of the rapid change in the parts of each thing, of how it will be no more, how it was not for infinite ages before." This perspective invites us to consider the transient nature of disrespect and to reassess its importance in the context of the universe's vastness and the brevity of human life. Seneca, another Stoic voice, advised, "Hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older." This wisdom can be applied to maintaining a positive outlook and not allowing the negative actions of others to cloud our larger vision for our lives. By shifting our perspective, we can preserve our inner youth and enthusiasm even in the face of disrespect. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher known for his teachings on control and acceptance, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This statement is a cornerstone of the Stoic philosophy and a call to shift our perspective from victimhood to empowerment. By changing how we view disrespect, we can control our reactions, stay calm, and remain focused on our values and goals. Jim Rohn, a motivational speaker, emphasized the importance of perspective in overcoming challenges. "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." Shifting our perspective on disrespect means not desiring an easier path, but seeking the strength to rise above petty grievances and to grow stronger in character and resolve. Tony Robbins, known for his life strategy coaching, teaches that nothing in life has any meaning except the meaning we give it. This insight is particularly relevant when dealing with disrespect. By changing the meaning we attach to these moments, we can transform them from sources of pain into opportunities for personal growth and development. Brian Tracy, a speaker and author on success, highlights the power of perspective in achieving goals. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you. This reinforces the idea that shifting our perspective on disrespect allows us to maintain control over our emotional state and to stay focused on what truly matters. Jordan B. Peterson, a clinical psychologist and cultural critic, advises, "Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world." This can be interpreted as a call to focus on our own lives and priorities, rather than getting bogged down by external negativity or disrespect. By shifting our perspective and attending to our personal growth, we can better navigate the complexities of human interactions and maintain our tranquility. As we journey through life, draped in the vast tapestry of human experience, it's the perspectives we choose and the forgiveness we offer, not just to others, but to ourselves, that sculpt the essence of our being. Remember, every moment of disrespect, every challenge we face, is but a whisper in the grand symphony of existence. It's our response, our grace under pressure, that defines the melody of our lives. So, as we part ways today, I invite you to carry this wisdom into the world. Embrace the power within, let go of the weight that holds you back, and step into the light of your true potential. And now, if you're ready to dive deeper into the transformative journey of self-discovery, I encourage you to watch our playlist right here on the screen. Each video is a step toward understanding, a guide to living with intention and clarity. Together, let's explore the paths less traveled and uncover the strength that lies in the heart of every challenge. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Until next time, remember, the greatest adventure is the journey inward.